Hello and welcome to Rockstar Manager. I'm Dr. K, the Management Professor, and this episode is about TQM, Total Quality Management. This episode will walk you, the Rockstar Manager, through definitions of quality from multiple perspectives, the 8 TQM principles in business, how TQM compares to Six Sigma, and we'll review some challenges to implementation. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below, and also hit the notifications button so you'll see each time I post a new video. Output is your output, whether that be a product or a service that represents your work as a standalone activity or how you see working with a business as a whole. If you're a student, it often represents the effort you put forth to turn in an assignment. If you're an engineer, it represents the widget you sell at the end of the day. If you own a cleaning business, it represents the look, the feel, and the cleanliness when you leave the job site. It's your response time. It's how you deliver your final product. All of those factors make up quality of your work, and in general, quality is measured on a scale of high to low. Good products and services are high quality, and we're likely to pay a little bit more for them. Products that break or services that still leave you with the same problem are considered low quality. In business, it's also important to consider the perspective of various departments when it comes to quality. For example, from an operations perspective, quality is about conforming to specifications and eliminating errors in the process. From a customer perspective, they want the product to be a great fit for the intended use. As I mentioned, TQM stands for Total Quality Management, and there are 8 principles in business. Before we dive into the 8 principles, we should understand the concept of TQM. The intention of TQM is delivering a quality product or service to your customer. Leadership needs to espouse and enact the value that TQM brings to the organization, and everyone needs to be involved, regardless of their position within the organizational hierarchy. To manage quality, each product or service has a process that's built around it to study, analyze, and improve. Managers play various roles to ensure quality standards are met. Additionally, the organization should push for continuous improvement, not only for products and services, but for employees as well. Any changes made to the process or major business decisions should be based on data, not a new shiny object. Ultimately, the intention for TQM is to maintain solid relationships with the organization's stakeholders, creating a positive reputation for all associated with it, and delivering an overall great experience from start to finish with high quality.
All right, let's talk about the 8 TQM principles. First, you need to be customer focused. If you deliver a great product, but it isn't what the customer wanted, you now have to figure out 1, how to deliver what the customer wanted, and 2, what you're going to do with the product you just created. Next, you need sound leadership, not someone who is always chasing after a new shiny object. That will drive a motivated team crazy. Leadership should back quality and the proper process to get you there. Third is the involvement of people. Create cohesive teams that include diverse skills and SMEs, subject matter experts. Taking a process approach is when an organization runs the business itself as a systemic process rather than through individual units or departments. The systemic approach to management allows for more opportunity for continuous improvement. Each activity has a definitive and replicable process. Continuous improvement is a mindset that promotes ongoing enhancements to products, services, and processes. Factual approach to decision-making is when management makes effective decisions based on the analysis of data and information. Lastly, TQM understands the value of mutually beneficial relationships, including suppliers, distributors, vendors, customers, and other stakeholders. Leadership needs to espouse and enact the value that TQM brings to the organization and everyone needs to be involved, regardless of the position held within the organizational hierarchy. To manage quality, each product or service must have a process built around it to study, analyze, and improve. Managers play various roles to ensure quality standards are met. In business, Six Sigma is frequently used in manufacturing and other industries. However, it isn't the same as TQM. Six Sigma is a tool used to measure defects in a process. In general, there's a business leader responsible for an initiative that crosses multiple business functions, including operations, finance, marketing, training, and IT, for example. Six Sigma is statistic-driven and requires line of sight to direct profitability. TQM is based on worker empowerment and teams. It can be embraced by individual departments or by the organization as a whole. The tools used in TQM are less complex than those used in Six Sigma, and there is little financial accountability in TQM because it doesn't require such rigorous profitability forecasts. Like most new initiatives, there are likely changes to implementation. Here's a quick list of some of the challenges and what to expect. Leadership. Managers need buy-in at all levels. Workforce resistance. This includes attitudes and lack of training. Marketplace competition. Lower quality standards can produce products or services with lower price points. Customer engagement. This includes competing priorities such as tight deadlines and hardline budgets. Lastly, management. Each must have commitment to the project, engagement in all activities, control over the process, and dedicated time to planning new initiatives. Time and time again, increased quality leads to higher profits. When management focuses on quality, both productivity and reliability go up. This means, 1, you can charge higher prices for a higher quality product, and 2, you'll lower costs as you eliminate unnecessary activities in the process. With higher prices and lower costs, you can achieve higher profits.